everybody, I'm coming to you just in time for Valentine's Day, and I wanted to share with you this red velvet cheesecake brownie recipe. It's kind of semi-homemade, so you're probably going to really like it because it's really simple. So let's get started. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. You're going to need a red velvet cake mix. You need to melt 1 stick of butter and pour that in. And we're going to have to put in 3 tablespoons of oil. So this is different. You're not going to follow the recipe on the box. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And 2 eggs. And I did slightly beat them just a little bit. Alright, so we need to mix all that together. And I've already got a 9x9 pan. It could be 8x8, I'm not real sure. I think it is 8x8, but I don't have a 9x9. I went ahead and sprayed it with some cooking spray. So I already got that ready. Alright, so the author of the recipe said that it should be very thick, and it is. But she said it'll still come out good, just, you know, work with it. So it is very thick. Alright, let me get a rubber spatula. Alright. So we're also going to have to take 1/3 of a cup of the batter and reserve that. So do not forget, you need to reserve about 1/3 of a cup. You will be adding it back. Make sure we got enough here. You will be adding it back. It's got to mix with your cream cheese. So stick that over the bowl. We're all good there. Okay, and you need to set it aside. And then the rest of this needs to go into the prepared dish. This is going to be really, really easy, hopefully. It is incredibly thick. A rubber spatula, try to get the rest of this out of here. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can take my spatula and spread it. All righty. Spread it out. All right. Now, we set this aside, and we need to get our cream cheese mixture ready. You're going to need 1 8-ounce brick of cream cheese at room temperature, and mine is not softened enough. So I am going to have to microwave it just a little bit. You also need 1/3 of a cup of sugar, 1 egg, and a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, so what we got to do now, while we are softened up, I softened up the cream cheese just a little bit in the microwave so that it would we'd speed things along. Take your 1/3 of a cup of batter that you reserved, and you need to add 2 tablespoons of water to it, because this is for your topping. This is supposed to help with that. Okay. So you need to mix it. I've never done a swirl cake or brownie recipe with water, so I'm kind of like, what? But I guess it needs to be thinned out just a little bit. And try not to make a mess like I've already done. Okay. So this would be better if you just mix it with like a spoon or fork. Because it can get messy. I've just sprayed my whole entire shirt with red velvet butter. Okay, it's almost complete. Alright. Now, okay, so we need to set this aside. It's just thinned out cake batter. That's all it is. And we will use that along with the cream cheese batter. I do not think that you mix it. It's supposed to go on top of the other layer. So let me get my cream cheese. Alright, so here's my cream cheese mixture. Softened it a great deal. It's still very hot. So, the next thing we need to do is add 1/3 cup of sugar. Not even ready. Not even ready. Okay. Here we go. 1/3 cup of sugar. Put that in there. And slowly mix this together. I'm going to go ahead and put my teaspoon of vanilla in it. Okay. I'm going to get a spoon to help mix this together a little bit better. You can probably get a whisk too. Okay. The only bad part about this is I haven't put the egg in yet and it's already very thin. It's not supposed to be quite that thin. Alright, so hopefully it's cooled off enough I can put the egg in now. I just went ahead and beat an egg. Took the egg out and beat it. And you gotta do this until it's well combined. And then we are supposed to put it on top of the brownie mixture, spread into an even layer. Alright, so this is a little bit different. Usually your cream cheese mixture, you do not spread out all over the entire cake mix. You put it in dollops. This one's a little bit different. Alright, it's almost like a double layer brownie mix. Alright, so let me get my brownies back over here. Alright, I'm going to spread this out all over. Okay, so spread all that out, and then you're going to take your thinned out batter and you're going to put dollops. And so what's going to be dollops is your thinned out batter. Okay. And really, there's no science to this part. If you want to do it in 4 little dollops, then, you know, you can just do however. If you want to do it in 6, you can do that. It's just whatever. There's no science to it. Okay. So then you either get a toothpick or a butter knife and you make your swirls. Let me get my butter knife. You just make your swirls through. And try not to come through, like with the butter knife, don't rake it through the bottom layer. Just try to stay in the cream cheese mixture. And there you go. It's marbled and everything. It's all done. Alright, we need to bake it. Again, preheated 350 oven for about half an hour. Okay, y'all. It's all done. It's perfect for Valentine's Day. You may have to leave it in a little extra time because it's a little bit, it seems a little bit thin, I guess. And it cooked up just fine. Y'all just need to make sure you don't burn your cream cheese. Alright, see y'all next time.